Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this space. Welcome to the right now. Welcome to this moment. Welcome to EODUB. EODUB is a show that's all about human expression and it's all about dealing in the now. I'll often share that we have so much angst about the past and we have so much apprehension about the future that we don't often really dwell in the now and take advantage of each moment. So this show being freestyle based is about the live human improvisation. It's about what's happening right now. So welcome to everybody that's in here. First of all, shout out our producer and director, C-Dub Scott. Shout out the beat provider. His name is Sos. Shout out to Yemi. Shout out to D Burns, HR, Ill Answer, Verbs, Baxter, Apollo Greed. And shout out to Julio and Julio's man who was just wilding next to him in the cut. Everybody's welcome to the space. So my name is Big Zoo, and we shall begin. Open up now. Open up now. Super Zoo. Yo. Sadness leads to sulk, and sulk leads to doom. D Burns has just named this the Hulk Room. So approach my loose grammar. It was once upon a time Christopher Finn, but it's Bruce Banner. This is understanding ways. I was a normal human scientist till I was overdosed with gamma rays. That's what brings about the green skin. This is a picture of my world you now have seen in. Just a little picture for my world. I got the gamma ray production when I was trying to save my girl. Her father was not a scientist or medical. He was from the army. He's a general. Chasing his daughter made me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry, so the government tried to hang me. It's sort of like the gamma craze produced something new, something for Bruce Zoo to do. My struggle is getting deeper. I put your brain cells in a sleeper. I'm the illest Hulk that you've ever seen. One of my illest adversaries that I ever fought was Wolverine. I fought him in Canada in the snow. That's a truth matter. This is when Wolverine was Weapon X from X Factor. This is before he joined the X-Men, so you assume this was not a fake rehearsal like the Danger Room. This was more like true fact. This was the Hulk and Wolverine in Canada going back to back. That's a real deposit look, just a scene from a comic book. For all those mind states that shook, it's Super Zoo freestyling into a different world, just take a look. A swirl on a cone from Dairy Queen or Carvel. What's your favorite style? Is it DC or Marvel? I'm a Marvel dude to be exact, I keep it raw. I read Spider-Man, Hulk, and Fantastic Four. I can't forget the X-Men, in fact. Matter of fact, I like Wolverine when he changed his suit from brown to black. Cass didn't even realize that's that Holden. That's when he left Wolverine, became Old Man Logan. I'm just breaking down the facts of the science. This is how you build your alliances to a larger alliance. Hulk was still trapped by the gamma. It's difficult for Cass to understand him. He traveled the earth, something that you would know if you watched that old corny 80s TV show. He would just travel the land like Kung Fu, getting into different adventures. That's what Bruce Banner would do. Sometimes it'd be a small town, but then they disrespect the god, suddenly the Hulk is going down. This is the Danger Room for you have seen. This is the technique for the Hulk Room because it's green. For those men and women, D Burns also suggested a good versus is Hulk versus Venom. That would be deep, but I'm a writer, man. If I was keeping it truth, I'd leave Venom with Spider-Man. That's in his cognitive dissonance. For those that's listening in this pole positioning, the grammar clip leads wild to a gamma hip. That's like Sosa's hat with the banana clip. It's deeper than the Nems album for those that don't know. Streaming everywhere live is called Congo. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah.
That's one of the hooks that's going down. You see it. This is the provost, but I have just joined virtually by CF,
Yo.
my co-host.
Yeah. Yo. Pardon for the latency. Came a little late.
I know right now it looks like it ain't happened. I'm good that y'all stand there patiently, waiting for me to debate. Who's about to encase the 8th? Anyone on the top, they deflate. If you balloon out of your password second, you are in the state of thinking that you bigger than you are. Full superiority got you thinking you a star. Notoriety don't happen by far. You want the smoke, you came close but no cigar. It's hard for we to get up while we in the yard. How we made it this crazy and we still accelerate bars. I mean, bars from lifting weights, that's where I'm at. Shifting shapes, they think that I'm a cat. Nah, really a jaguar. Really as crazy as me being who I am and portraying a god, but as a rap star. Half y'all not even as debating our tracks, they try to catch up, but this is not no NASCAR. Word is bone, it's the Black Star. Marcus Garvey in this bitch. Teach the party arty in the ditch. People die cause of AIDS, that's real. But I'm been the illest MC, I got plagued with skills. For real. See the way I caught that for a second. See the way I format in this session. Some people say where the fuck he at, yeah. I fall back cause I'm regressing, never that. A tall cat, I'm a legend. I'm off the racks, I'm off the tracks, and I still keep going honest. Me and Zoo keep progression.
Alright, let me jump back in.
Give it to all these rappers, here's the beverage.
For all those that listen, let me do my formal wildlife challenge submission. This is a freestyle that's very rare. I'm talking about the similarities of the Super Zoo and black bears. First, both of them are very rare. First of all, they both lead their families and don't give a care. This is how the bear can elevate. I'm analogous with the bear. For 8 hours every night I start to hibernate. My mind state will generate. That's why the bear went to school, so he could build families and educate. He's not a revolutionary to go and loot him, so while all these ignorant hunters try to go and shoot him. Super Zoo's the rare cat. I refuse to be trapped in any brown noose or bear trap. Super Zoo will still escape this. I hope somebody's virtually digitally taping this. For those that will listen, I'm just trying to give a formal wildlife submission. My apology for those that have fallacy, but the wildlife and the black man have many analogies, meaning they're connected because they're both endangered species. This is my submission or my verbal theses. I hope if you don't take it sweet like Reese's Pieces, I'm the futuristic technique of Jeezy's. Ooh, did I say Jesus or Jesus? We need the animals and the animals need us. That's why I have a veggie or tuna melt. Talk about them dolphins that get still caught in the tuna net. The ZOO can hold that. This was my submission, but that dolphin line was a throwback. That's for those dearly departed. Those were the seeds that I sowed before the show had even started.
Yo, can we time out for a second real quick? Can we time out real quick?
Come on, man.
Let's
get focused,
Zoo,
man.
Yo, Zoo, that was really, really, really good. But it wasn't over the beat that you need to spit on in the submission. So I think you need to run it back there, sir.
I think that might be a stretch. But,
Yo, that was very,
I don't
very
know
dope.
if you can recreate that, but thank you. It's just a moment in time. We're going to
Yo,
go
why
visit
don't-
that formally in a minute. But let's continue to warm up. I want CF to get right. Yo, Sos, can we get the next beat for CF? Let's let him get busy real quick. Shout out Verbs.
Oh, that's lit. Yeah. Yo.
Wow.
Compare to those other beats stale. Send me them beats, gave you the email. It's DF201 if you really need me to break down the electronic details. I'm walking on the spot, this is seashell. Calling back to them Africans, the females. Specifically Orisha and Yamaya. You a bear, I'm a jaguar, that's more my yacht. Malian, I am in my zone. Iron leaving inside, coming out my bones. I am flying around, I condone. Nobody gon' make it, they don't know how I do. Come off the dome, word is bone for all these poems. Exaggerated for these rappers that think they can beat us, but they merely just clones. Now the theories is series of poems that I spit when I rip. I'm gifted, I'm mixed. I'm a flip off the top when I drop. All blocks get chipped up. Word is born off the tip. Tip, I mean Q-tip. But he ain't even equivalent abstract on that zoo shit. When he tear right through. Whoever seen when a bear come out the zoo? Ayy, bear, zoo, word is born. Understand, be careful. when you got the upper hand. I tear through rappers, I dare you, try to be like me. Or where you, I am the son of Sam. 100 grand on his head, not even worth $1 million. I put him in debt, meaning they gonna have to pay for their own debt. Cause they can't really cash that check.
Yeah.
I rap, I get respect. Word is born, I crash on the deck. I mean, shit, just like the when I come in, they think that I be sane. I'm giving out brain jism. Cause all these rappers are pussy, they know that we not in a lane different. Stay away from me, CF is insane.
Super Zoo exposing my superpowers. Let me take this moment out to give some super flowers. In the midst of all this death and disaster, I find it necessity to give flowers to Baxter. And for this moment, so it's not fleeting, y'all could be the evidence I talked about them in Monday's meeting. That's why it's truth and it's very rare to give flowers to a brother in a space when he's not even there. That's just the truth, cause it's never phony. When I left the show with my homie, that's my verbal testimony. That's me telling the truth to power. I give truth to those who discuss it, so let me spread the flowers. Baxter is a consummate host. If there was someone to take my place, he would be the first pick I pick the most. That's true, with a rum toast. Matter of fact, I respect this guy coast to coast. It's weird then the boasting's real, but it's not just about the rap, it's really about his hosting skills. How do you stop the world from growing or keep the show flowing without anything in the Zoom slowing? Cool. It's happening when he's showing. I see his hosting skills consummately growing. Matter of fact, this is a blackout. He'll get the verbs to pull a track out, but as soon as we get back out, when he's on stage, it's gonna blaze. I can't wait to be there and put extra scripts on the page. Super Zoo using superpowers, just using my super freestyles to give super flowers.
Give props to Baxter, be a king, cause he got that from Majesty. The thing that happened right there at the pyramids, that could make sure that we evolve as lyricists. The period where I was at, the alumni that kept growing out of nowhere. I see what's happening. This rapper that came, he wasn't manufactured, that dude Baxter. Kinda dope. Oh, wait a second for the homes that we quote. I remember when we went there, it was no joke, it was about elevating your skill, where you could get at, demonstrating for real, where you on a track, make sure that you on beat, plus you got the grab bag. Some people ain't like that, why? They got the last laugh, remember? When I did my thing, and still blown, I know how it is when the skills are shown, I mean it's trial and error, and I fiend how Baxter got to where he gotta do, you know. Now the House of Terrors became something that became iller. That's how he got profane, this is no filter. Baxter evolved and I seen it, cause I witnessed it. I was over there how it happened, at the pyramids. Everyone go through their shit, trial and begins. The way how they go, from a child to a man. Shit is ill, the evolving, the evolution for real. Solution, the zoo gives us and teaches how to scale. It's only right that 2 and 2 be a teacher, and he can make you get so dope. And every day you knew the procedure, they get better and time went on. I don't know if motherfuckers can rhyme and perform, cause some are dope with the verses, that's in fact. But it's a different thing when you on stage and you gotta rap. Some people start shaking, they get scared. Zoo demonstrated that when he brought out the bear heir to the throne, that's him. The next thing was Majesty, now Baxter be in that shit. The kin comes down cause we pass it from the blood. Vice versa from the mic circuit. Is this shit unplugged? We don't need a mic at all, it's a phase. All we really need is Zoom and a stage. I mean, we need Zoo out of the cage. I mean, do you know who he is? I case. Never cave when we be rocking. Back in the days when we had mixtapes on the block.
Can I cut in real quick? I just want to confirm, CF, your internet is a little slow tonight. If there's anything you can tweak on that, that would be dope. And your mic, if you can get it a little bit closer to your mouth, it's a little distant sounding.
Yo, 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
But are you actually coming through your headset? Or are you coming through your computer speaker? Because it sounds a little different than normal, but your rhymes are still on point.
I should be coming through that. Let me just check out what do I do? Audio settings and all that. External headphones is up in here. System, MacBook Pro microphone, MacBook. That's the lowest. Let's see.
And then everybody, make sure you got your original sound on. Sorry for the interruption. Back to you, Zoo. Back to you.
Okay. Let me throw the mic around early tonight.
I got original sound on. But how do I sound? I'm still.
You're cool.
I'm still good.
You're cool.
Good now. Let me just throw the mic around early tonight. I want Every MC that's down the spit, I want you to get ready. I know Verbs is in here, Bax is in here, Apollo Greed. I would like to go Apollo Greed, Bax, and Verbs. Apollo Greed, what's popping, my G? What up, Ill?
What's happening? Can you hear me?
Apollo Greed. Yeah, what's popping, bro?
Chilling, baby.
Good to
Chilling.
see you, kid. You know, it's interesting. All of us got different styles in here, you know what I'm saying? And I love what you bring to the table. Sometimes you go for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Which I appreciate. It's
I'm gonna
something
try to
that Apollo
behave
is
tonight.
classic
I'm
for.
gonna try to
Nah,
behave
man,
tonight.
I want you to do you. And
I
it's
don't know how I'm
interesting that
feeling.
okay, okay. You know what's so interesting? You say that. I want my man Nunn is not in here, but Nunn said to me the other day. I was in the studio with Nunn, and he shared that sometimes when he jumps in and we just throw him on next beat, let's eat, where we don't give him a topic, he struggles because he doesn't know how he feels. He doesn't know how to spit, and he feels more focused when we give him a topic. Other people, though, sometimes they'll join and I'll throw them in a game and they'll say to me, nah, like I need to do a next beat. Let's eat first and like warm up. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
notice everybody's style is different. This is a place for free expression.
We also have
Apollo
options
Green.
tonight. We have options tonight. In the next beat, let's eat. You can choose to do the wild challenge, or you can choose to just touch a beat.
Well, what I'd like to do is to give everybody like a round and then do another full round of the wild challenge once they're warmed up. I'm gonna ask people for that. So thank you
Oh,
for
okay.
that, HR. But let's go to Apollo Greed. However you feel, bro. It's on you. And we're gonna throw on a beat and just let you live.
Do something there. Very soulful.
Sauce, of course.
Sometimes I think about the days when I was younger, and I hope that I still have the hunger. I hope that I be successful, and then I think about the skies and how I want to be back where I was a child, and I want to be a little puppy running wild. No noose on my neck, no collar on my neck. I want to be in the park, I want to flex, I want to be in the vet, I want to be the one on the set, I want to be the guy. Next thing you know, I know the guy in the sky, cause he was on the block. Why lie? Nah, the cops ran through his domain. Listen, you can't lie on the flow, man. Unless the cops tell you don't slang no more, man. You know what it is, cocaine. It's not the propane. You ain't no Hank Hill. You ain't a guy like Beanie Siegel, man. You can feel it in the wire now. I think it's going down. You in the fryer now, man. You in the fire now, but you thinking you in that fryer now. So you in the church and you in the choir now, trying to get it all back. Like, how can I die now? Nah, your life coming back around now. You popping out your mom's yours child now. She looking in your eyes and she smile now, and she just wanna cry now. It's all coming down her eyes now, and she wanna put you in the best schools with the best rules. She wanna put you in the place with the tools to help you grow, to let you show how you can be a real man in the world. You ain't gotta be nobody else. You can gotta be a boy. You can be a girl. Switch it up if you want. I'm not a transgender, but you know, you can do whatever you want. Listen, it's an open verse. I ain't trying to curse. I want to drop something for the kids. Get it how you live.
Wow.
You dig?
Come on, Sauce. Come on, y'all. Bang, 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 bang. Sound it, Baxter, man. Yo, how you mean? Yo, you caught me at one point when you was like, I wish I could go back before I had all these like responsibilities and shit. I can't front. I've had a couple of moments like that. But then you took it to the child being born, right?
Yeah.
And you were like the child and the mother's crying and you came out the womb and she wants the best for you. She wants to put you in the school. And hey, you could be a boy or a girl. You could do what you wanted to.
I read them. I was reading the internet earlier today, so I'm like, let me keep it open minded.
Yeah, respect, B. No Cuomo. You heard? No the baby. We just be open minded over here. Yo, respect, my G. Let's throw it around a little bit. Salute, Apollo Green. Welcome always and forever. What's up with Bax? Bax, where you at, my G?
Right here, sir.
Poppington. Man, great to see you, bro. We had a meeting. Well, you know we had a meeting Monday, but
Yeah.
I got some shit I want to ask you, like confirm with you that you good with, but we'll do that offline. Salucci, Everything Gucci. Let's throw him a beat. You heard?
Honestly, I'm not feeling too well. Feel kind of under the weather, but
We respect you.
I'm here to support and rap. Shout out to Soz. Always with the dope shit. You know what, Soz? This shit is ferocious. Can you turn it up? I need the beat a little louder. Shout out to black people. Black people got the power. Yeah, and this is how I started. Backs the words. Me and my sickness, we departed. Well, maybe not. I feel kind of sick, so I spread it. Come through with a microphone quick, the way I bless it. Yeah, they said, yo, if Zoo would be a bear, what is Bax? I guess, yo, Bax would be a cat. I was purring on the song bed, curled up on the sheets, leaving fucking all my fur up on the sheets. Hold up. Everything I say unique. They was like, yo, Baxter, that shit ain't really that deep. It's okay, cause even if it's on the surface, that's the way it works. It always serves a purpose. Yeah. I keep it intense, like the flow up in a circus. I'm like a torpedo the way it goes down in the surface. Okay, the beat is kind of slow, so I'm about to speed it up. Watch me as I raise the tempo. Is it peaking up? Yeah, you can't hope this shit it never peak enough. Wait a minute, yo. Take the food and eat it up. If it's cold, take it to the microwave and heat it up. They was like, yo, Baxter, call them senoritas up. Yeah, the chicks, yo, they like the way he flow though. Baxter rapping rings around these Frodos. They don't even know though. I wasn't in Kansas like Toto. I am from New York, catch me chillin' out in Soho. EODUB, throw up the EO, that's the logo. This is the EODUB, this be the promo, you should clip it. Everything I say, it be so different. Yeah, I'm kinda sick, they like, yo, Baxter's, what's the symptoms? The symptoms is dope shit, every time I spit it. Every time the microphone is gripping, I be gifted. I be rapping like it's Christmas, and they don't understand it. The way it comes through, it's like, yo, this shit, yo, he planned it. This can't be no freestyle, I bet you he wrote this. I'm like, nope, this shit is just some dope shit that's coming off the top like a guillotine, coming on the top like some chili cheese. I run like a Philistine. I started from the bottom, started building these. I started with a hamburger and now I'm building cheese. They don't even understand the way I flip the buns. I talk that positive shit. I don't grip the guns, but if I did, ooh, yo, the clips would come. It be bananas the way I.
Yo, come on, yo, come on. Okay, so he did the mini commercial in there. Everybody heard that. But wait, keep it intense, like
a circus.
Carnival or like a circus. Keep it intense like a circus. Running rings around these Frodos. That's a deep reference if cats know that. I don't know if cats is on their JRR token vibe, but I'm gonna leave it there for those to read about it one day. And then did the clip. Did the fucking commercial. Like, here's when I freestyle. This is the shit I'm saying. Clip this so as to promote that I'm dope at freestyling and that this show is about dope freestyling. Come on, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen.
Fan.
That just happened. You on one recently. He was quietly the showcase this past Sunday at the open mic, but if you was there, you was there. If not, you could go to YouTube.
This might be egregious. Can I get a different beat?
Come on, man. Please give him another beat. Please give him another beat currently.
Because I like that beat. But it wasn't like pulling it out of me. Some of the beats you guys was playing before, I was like, same. Lord Jesus. Shout out to Soulful Souls. Yeah. Shout out to Soul, CB Soulful, charging up the energy like Goku. Yeah, I was charging all these rappers that were my vocals on they Pro Tools. They was like Baxter, the links that you would go to spit that dope shit. I was never a tadpole. I was a rapper with a bad soul. I tried to cleanse it in the holy water. They was like, damn, wait a minute. I take 2 quarters, that's a halftime. Every time I rap, I'm trying to show these motherfuckers that I had time. My mind is kind of fucking scattered, but it's okay. I put it together, it won't matter. It's like I was building like it's Tetris. I'm trying to rise till I die at the top. They don't understand. Baxter, I'm with my fam and EODUB, EODUB. We be vibing a lot. They don't see the way I connected. Maybe 8 bars, it ain't 4 bars. That's the way that we intersect. They was like Baxter. They think that I'm not rhyming till they see I kill it. You ain't have to interject. Baxter, you could take the vaccine or not. I don't care as long as you kill it. You sick up in the spot. I was trying to tell him I'ma rap this shit a lot. And when I'm dying, my soul's gonna be keep rapping when I ride. I'm the fucking dopest host of the Holy Ghost of the end of the world open mic. They was like, keep your eyes closed when you approach the shrine. Back's the words. If you come up to this microphone, make sure you flow it right. Yeah. Yo, why? No, it's ill. Shout out to Kavase and Ill. Shout out to all my people in here. You know what? I'm in it right there.
Yo, that's back.
I feel CF getting ready.
Yo. Peace to Baxter. Let's rock. So as always, yo. Peace to Baxter with the sickness. Got the illest flow. You can't vaccinate the spittage yet. Apollo Creed say he nasty in his bitch. Just when he spit and he travel through your district. The blood matter from the liquid, that's the elixir that he be kicking. The rapper, he so wicked. Thus, actually, he gifted. Peace to Majesty, he did shit. R.I.P. to the greats. Peace to the pyramid, the architects that make shit happen from the foundation. The beginning, they've been spotted. 101 Dalmatians. In the inning, we playing this game now. We did it, the pitchers now. These motherfuckers, they really better just stick around. We beyond that. We going international, gone, no city bounds. We out there, we started from the Mississippi mounds. Hey, architect. Yay, they mark for death. Graves, we leave them where they at. You can't see them unless you got a map. Yeah, this is right. The bear's head strike at any time, and I might just do what I gotta do, cause a jaguar is solitary. But if it's manslaughter on camcorder and voluntary, 48 hours. Just coordinate and make sure that I watch, cause the orca ate these cowards. I've been thinking that they ill, they all stay in showers. I'm about to shower them with gifts of verses to kill them and devour, just like piranhas in a pool. I'm teaching these motherfuckers, they gon' go to school. Who the school, who the teacher with the fin? That's Big Zoo, plus he a bear, and he knows how to swim. In this ocean of the world that we live in, it's so much commotion. God damn, my man Obang. And you can't take us out, cause the pyramid left a legacy like the Taliban in Afghanistan.
The pyramids. I wanted to expound a little bit on the pyramids. What's up with that next beat, Sos? Get ready, Verbs. What's up with that next beat, Sos?
Damn, he got beats.
For those who ain't spark it yet, let me give a dedication to Africa's early architects. For those that are feeling this, let me try to break down the whole pyramid experience. Some people will listen. They say it's aliens, but are we underestimating the Egyptians? Could they find power? Did they build the pyramids just solely using mind power? Was it as you please? Did they have to travel 50,000 miles to get trees that they could use as fulcrums that they could sever and then put stones on them and lift like a lever? Who could understand it? But the truth about the pyramids, we can't demand it. We've never found out, but the truth has been drowned out. What if the Egyptians really just put sound out and the sound moved the bricks at alarming speed? Really, their mind power, maybe it was all they need. Maybe we underestimated their rapping, or maybe it's a mind state that we just haven't tapped in. Let's think about it. When you start the wreck, aren't you also a verbal architect? Meaning as I'm killing, when I'm verbally spitting, also aren't I building? This is like the second floor. This is a version of shit that you have never really seen before. You could say Zoo killed it, but if you think of it in a building form, you could say Zoo built it. Really from the foundation. I was built from EODUB, but the solid ground nation. First gave birth to me in mystery, or are we just underestimating history? Maybe it was divine. Maybe the Egyptians had godly powers to use their minds. Like we have futuristic cell phones, maybe they just use their minds to maneuver large stones. They put them in place and experience. Then they had built a tomb that's called the pyramids. Before you breaking off, that was the pyramid experience. Souls, turn it off.
Yo, that's
Come
dope.
on, y'all. Think about that.
It's something about
We don't know how they were created, but are we underestimating the Egyptians' mental ability? I've read and watched dozens of I was once like really infatuated with the pyramids, and I'd love to go see them.
Me too.
But There's a building that we say cannot be described how to use it. Now, I've even watched scientific videos where they've shared that in order to move stones that large, they would have needed specific kind of trees. Like they tried to make sense of it. If we had these trees that we could cut down and then roll the stones on these trees, that could have moved the stones. But this, because the pyramids are in the desert, the trees that they would have had to use were literally thousands of miles away. So some people suggested that they traveled those thousands of miles, cut those trees, and bought the trees there. Then many people now just say it was aliens, like aliens built it, right? But are we underestimating the mindset of the Egyptians? If they developed the ideas around time and the sun and all these different things, aren't we underestimating their ability to have the power to do things that we don't understand just because we're not tapped in, right? And sometimes we are tapped in, like when you like this freestyling shit. When you say the wildlife animal challenge and somebody goes like 90,000 leagues under the sea, isn't that the same kind of mental power that we're tapping into, right? It's a different version of it, but it's an architect we're building through these lyrics. Forgive me for pontificating for a moment, but I'm just sharing some thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to verbs. Verbs, where you at?
Yo, peace.
Peace, my G. Welcome. Welcome. Thursday night. I got your text too. I'm gonna work on that verse. Actually, can you resend me that record?
I bet.
Crazy.
For sure.
That'd be crazy.
Verbs, ladies and gentlemen.
So that's you too?
Yo, wow, okay. Yo. My brother Zoo with a Mandalorian on his hat. The type of battery to put it in my back and make me shoot off, blast off like Boba Fett. Either way, you can't clone him yet. I make an army with it. Either way, the Bad Batch when I flip it. Got the track with a little trap as I spit it. Coming with it, eclectic with the soulful sounds. You know souls, yo, he make rounds and goes around the planet and moon and back to real tracks. As I put in the chat, go back and read that. When I come through on the mic, it's like I relapsed, addicted to these bars, and you know I free that. Coming on Thursdays, rocking over beat loops, or without the drums. Either way, we got to see troops in the 4-bar square, call it zooming. CF over there, yo, his mind be consumed in when he splatter words like a Pollock painting off of the top. Either way, you know the mic I'm mesurating. Or either way, it's not aggravation. Just let out that fluid creation and cause sensations. The cat sows behind him with a couch, animated with the flow. Got the bars, let them out, and make you shout, clap, throw up all your lighters. Spark your next blunt when I'm coming with that fire. C-Dub Scott, inspirator, director, or either way, producer, type connector. And get us all in that type of motion. Either way, EODUB, yo, we bringing that commotion, and ill answers, thoughtful questions. Either way, backs the word, even sick, he always representing. Yo, that's how
that
it
should be you,
done.
Ill. Come on, Ill. Yeah, Verbs, warming up and helping.
You know I'm back at it. Ill's hopping in. I'm about to double touch with verbs. You know he is my friend. We made a track a couple months ago. That shit was ill. And speaking of that, that's my name. Hop. Mute myself. I must have muted myself somehow. That shit was wild. I have to come back in and just do what I can again. Every time I switch it up again, I go on a different. The host keeps muting me.
Hold on. We're getting like some double time. I think it's from your.
He got the crazy
So
system.
check it. So check it.
Is that better now? Better now.
It might be tough to tell without the beat, but I believe so. Original song.
Oh, that'd be crazy, yo. I want to touch that too.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gotta rap again. They said I had some double time when I was double tapping in. You know exactly what it is. I'm rapping without the pen. And right now I represent my clique. You know we call this in syndicates. The way we spit it is nothing, you know we relevant. I'm heaven sent, the way I be blessing these tracks. It's nothing as a matter of fact. Trying to catch the beat, I'm never falling whack. I'm going off the top and I don't need the introduction, cause I'll be the best at it. The way I swagmatic, the way I kill it, the way I kill it, it'll be on the casket. Oh, it's so drastic where I rip this bastard. Every day is nothing but a fucking fire hazard. I take the fucking road and make it explode. It's a bomb now, boom, it's gone, boom. Every time I come around, there's nothing now. I do this cause I lay it down, you know the name now. It's ill, I double time, wow. Every time I spit it, it's nothing. I got that heated, it's nothing. I take it right out the oven, just like my mama's home good stuffing up in Thanksgiving. I'm over here, I'm just thankful for what I'm fucking spitting. And every day is so legit on this Soulful Souls beat. I'ma have to just rip it too legit. I hammer it every time I just dismantle it. Niggas know I don't play a nigga, nothing to fit. I'm coming off a little belligerent. I almost lost it, but I got back in. I might have to tap my friend, but that's cool. I got no pen. This time I'm here, just trying to get it all in. My mind and perspective, blow it out like a prism. Every time I just get it, I'm getting
Hold on, so
business. I'm the ill answer, nigga.
Come on, ill.
Exactly how I'm spitting.
Come on, ill. Come on, ill.
Yeah.
You know what's so interesting about this space, man? I be looking at the gallery view most of the time, and you can tell that Kavase is like your man's man, right? Like it's your man's, because when you spit a bar, he be like, like laughing and like literally like fucking proud of you or like excited for you. And I'm watching him in the other space. It's hilarioso. Yo, I want to go with the next beat, Let's Eat, to Ox, and then I want to push everybody who's in this space. Just stick around because I want each of you to do this wildlife challenge. I'm talking to Bax, Apollo, Greed, Ill, everybody. I want you to think about this wildlife challenge. I want Ox to eat real quick, and then we're gonna pivot to that. So C-Dub, we're gonna give him that video clip and all that.
On there. Let me get Ox up for his beat. And Zoo, check your chat. Check your chat, Zoo. And Ox is on the screen. What's up, Ox?
Hear me?
Yes, Ox. You need to be a little louder though.
I just got in here. I said, "What's the mood in here tonight? How's it feeling?"
We feeling Gucci, kid. I mean, every week, man. I can't even tell you, man. We talk about it all the time. And you're a brother. I'm going to set this off by saying this. You're a brother who always gives flowers to me and to this team. And I'm going to ask you tonight to hold on to it because I want you to wear what I'm about to say. You hear me? I don't want you to, I want you to listen. And when I say when I'm leading professional development sessions, I tell people I want you to listen, to hear, and not just respond. Sometimes somebody will say something and we're already cooking up the response in our mind. So we end up like not listening to that person. Somebody start to shit on your favorite team. You're already cooking like, what am I going to say about it? What am I going to say about it? And you've stopped listening to the person. So that's what I'm saying in this space when giving flowers. You always give flowers, but Ox, damn it, bro, I got to tell you. I joked on IG today and said that you were like the head A&R of EODUB, but I can't say this enough. You've brought us Aguilar, you brought us Pennywise, you brought us Shorty P, Cali P. You brought us mad heads throughout this cipher. You brought us Chewbacca, you brought us Dinkle D. You continue to bring us the spirit of vice versa in everything that you do, and Ox is super appreciated, bro. We really like it here. We're fans of your whole style, and you always ready to spit. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give the floor to Ox. I want you to come on camera, Ox, and I want you to eat off this next beat. Come on, so.
Shit freezing up. Like the shit came from the tundra. Me myself, I came from the land down under. Little island called Jamaica. Yo, I moved here when I was 8 in the 80s, feeling great. Had to change my state, had to meditate, trying to find new things. I found a thing called hip hop. My brain went crazy. That's how I started to trip. I was trying to do the same thing. Put words together, rhyme, nigga, became a king. Become one. So I thought our soul was the place to go. And right now, nigga, I'm feeling like this is the ratio. Hey, yo, zoom it. I'm at end of the week. My Jason brought me there, nigga. He showed me how to speak. I grabbed the mic, nigga, when I jumped on stage. And now when I see it in my face, nigga, I be catching the rage. Heart start beating and my face start sweating. There's so many thoughts in my mind that I start letting out when I spit it, nigga. Like it's like lava. Fire, nigga. Who want drama? This is the dragon flow. Straight out the kingdom. Not from one day, nigga, I learned how to behave. Told you before, yeah, I'll never be a slave, so I'm independent. And believe me, never will regret this. Go further, spitting that ill shit. Stay the contract, nigga, what you I deal with. When I see my bad boys, we chillin' up on the block with the rock. Told you before, always changing up spots, always making it hot, cause everybody be watching. Time is the time, nigga, everybody be clocking. Me, I be plotting, planting my seeds. Putting that love, escaping the greed. Ayo Zoom, you steadily feed. Therapy for people that need. Jumping on the track and spitting them words. Everything else that I be hearing, yeah, that shit is absurd. Every time I hear you spitting, I learn. That's my word, nigga, that is my word. Hearing Zoo on this shit, one of the best freestyles I've ever seen. And CF coming through, he's an alien, you know what I mean? Different things in different ways, different Wednesdays, different days. I told you before, yo, Zoom's a shit we don't never play. Hey, it's my shit, son. I love this place.
Yo, salute, bro. Always. Let me also, in this past Monday's meeting, we talked about specific things. Let me hit a couple things. Let me first say shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, everybody watching on Twitch, everybody on Facebook, everybody tapped in and tuned in watching the show. Salute to you. We often have people working in and out to engage with those people, but just to let you know, we recognize you watching. We salute you. Secondly, let me shout out to my man, Coach Calhoun, who was in the chat talking about libraries and history and ancient knowledge, and I respect that. And shout out to EODUB, who threw out the Afghanistan topic and wanted me and CF to tackle that. And I do believe, CF, you and I are going to engage in that shortly.
Yeah,
but in that vein, we're talking about spreading it around. Shout out to Yemi, too, who's doing something creative in her crib right now. I don't know.
I have a request, so.
Go ahead.
Nuns is here. Let Nuns get on the beat.
I'm with None rhyming every time. He texted me earlier and said he might just be here to watch tonight, which is why I didn't throw him in the hot seat. What you think, None? All right, so here's what we're gonna do, because None told me he's good when I throw him topics. So None, think for a minute. Think for a minute as we introduce this. Tonight is a fun night. We want to support this organization that's been rocking with us. They sent some MCs here for the past couple weeks, and I want C-Dub to play this quick video to give y'all an idea of what this is about, and we're all going to do a round at spitting this wildlife challenge. C-Dub, take it away. Soul's got to stop sharing, I believe.
Yep, I got you.
Let's just have fun with this tonight. Everybody listen to this, because this is what your next bars are going to be based on. Apollo Greed, I want you to get in this too. I want everybody to think about this.
Have you ever really taken the time to notice how much wildlife and human life have in common? You'll be surprised to know that we're more similar than we are different. Our struggles, our wants, our needs, the way we express ourselves, the way we show love, our will to survive. These are some of the many things that connects us. What if you were able to give the world your story through the perspective of wildlife? Maybe then we all could see that you can't love one without loving the other. Because we are indeed nature, we are a part of wildlife, and wildlife is a part of us. Did you know that the road systems that we built for our benefit are actually responsible for over 1 million wildlife animal deaths per year? That means that a system that we set up for our convenience has become an inconvenience for another group and is becoming a danger to their existence. Now, if you're thinking this sounds familiar, it's probably because this is the same as systematic oppression in our lives, where there's a system set up to give an advantage to one group over another. And it's all based on gender, race, class, sexual orientation, even language. This campaign starts off with the If I Was Wild challenge, open to artists all around the US, and will build up to the release of a national music video during the Urban Wildlife Week in October. This project is a collaboration between Save LA Cougars, National Wildlife Federation, Big Picture Anthems, and Third Rock Hip Hop. Stay tuned to the campaign by adding your email at ifiwaswild.com and or following along on social media at Third Rock Hip Hop. And at Big Picture Anthems. This If I Was Wild challenge is here to give us new perspective, gain understanding, and bring forth change for all of us. And maybe the next time you see one of our wildlife friends, you'll ask yourself, what if I was wild?
Okay. So here we go. This gentleman did two things, because I don't want to guide you too much in how you interpret what you're going to spit about. But I'll just recap quickly what he shared. Is talking about wildlife and how the wildlife is very much connected to like systematic oppression and, you know, the life of people of color sometimes in America. So take that as you will. Take that as you would like to think about it. And that's what we're going to rhyme over, or we're going to rhyme about. But we're going to be rhyming over the same beat back to back for a little while. So when I call you out, get ready to rhyme about this. Think about that topic. Think about how you connect to it. And let's all rhyme about this tonight. Let's play this game, if you will. But it's a wildlife challenge. Nunzio.
Can we put a parameter on the bars, too?
No, because I don't want people to feel like they got to count their bars out. Just go in, and then we'll just move you along as we see fit. So Nunzio, get ready. CF, get ready after that. The Wildlife Challenge. Let's go. Shout out to Ivy.
Ooh. Yep. Yeah.
Mic sound crispy, boy.
That's what's up. Oh, this is fire. Let's see. Okay, let's go back in the days when Nunzio was a gigolo. How'd it go? I mean, something went wrong and the beat went off when I started the song.
What happened, so?
My man, this shit fucking just glitched out.
Glitch?
All right, hold on. We're going to restart it.
Fucking shit out, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's EODUB, Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You about to hear from the god Nunzio, a.k.a. Nas Diggity. EODUB.
Okay, let's go back in the days when Nunzio was a gigolo. I must admit, I was on some shit. You should have seen me after I lost Bad Honey Dips. I was crushed, but what the fuck? I'm not gonna make that shit obvious. So when I went out, I would approach mad girls and take notes, cause I got mad numbers, my friend. As a matter of fact, I also had dividends at the time. I was working for Puff in his prime. Yo, the design was so right. I was mad nice, but then I realized it was too much. What was it? Well, let's see. I had about 12 girls I was talking to at once. Then it turned to 15. I was feeling pristine. Yo, I got the pralines and cream going on. You should dream to be what I was. But yo, it was exhausting. I was like, this shit here is costing me a lot of money, because on first dates, I don't have the girl pay. That's not right, I must say. But with no delay, I was like, I could definitely do this, but I wasn't really being true with myself. It was too much. I mean, think about this and listen to what I speak. How many girls can you have and see in 1 week? If you got 15, I'd say 2 week span before you see that young woman again. And it's frustrating because all these girls I really want to be dating, but I'm partaking in forgetting who they are when I speak. Like, oh, you're not the girl that had the chipped tooth and fixed her teeth. Now I'm in trouble. Like, who you was talking to? I was like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna settle with one, and I was done.
Break it down, Sos. So for those in the chat, those who were here, we're gonna respect Nun's bars. And the next person, I just want to ensure that you're clear on the assignment, right? So let me go to CF. CF, you with me? You still in order, please? I don't see him in here. I don't know none if you heard like the intro or watched what we were talking about, but all right. So CF, you get the whole wildlife. analogy to people of color and all of that stuff?
Yeah, all of that.
All right, bet. So let's throw that same beat on. This is gonna be the same beat. We're going CF Wildlife Challenge. None actually said that he had a wild life, but this is the Wildlife Challenge.
Yeah. 1 2 1 2. Yo. I got animals in my crew. Word is born, you got an ox, a bear, and a zoo. I mean, think about it from the outside. The inside looking on the out, we in this wildlife. Wow, I've been so far. It's like Jamaica, they say south side. We are stars, regardless. How they got us in them yards, just like them cages up in prisons. It traps you from who you are. We bar from being outside. The wildlife is from these bars. I doubt I would ever achieve where I'm at. Maslow's pyramid don't mean shit. Period. A pyramid got me to be this ill wildcat. Fuck being a rap star. When I mean wildcat, I mean I'm solitary. My boy died, I had to be a jaguar. Never had to survive under all the pressures we succumb to. Puncture my heart, made me wanna bleed. But even in this jungle outside of this cat will proceed. See what we be going in this open air prison. Colder than where polar bears living. You know that they're listening. You see what's going on. It don't matter. All them holy prayers ain't your religion. Cause we still trapped in the system. I mean, we still bats. Risen from the back. Or the black did it. Look at how they try to trap children. Just like they do to the immigrants. You thinking that the difference between us and animals is really so significant? Why hate when we all descend from the primates? I'm in that mind state where we are all related and crime relates. A word is born.
Let me jump in.
This is how they treat all us brown people like animals.
Thinking about it like I was childlike, how we was all infatuated with wildlife. I was on the farm looking for ducks and oxes. I was in the woods looking for squirrels and foxes. Sometimes I think of the science riding me. I'm called Zoo because of the animals inside of me. I'm like a rare cat. I'm avoiding all hunters in the woods and every bear trap. I'm trying to live beyond this fallacy, thinking about the woods to prison analogy. The woods are the place where the animals live. The prisoners do things that they couldn't forgive. But the prisoners are still in different stages. Unlike the woodland animals, the prisoners are in cages. That's deep to the bone marrow. If I wasn't a black bear, I'd probably be a sparrow. The flies on me, the styes on me. They say the sparrow, they teach you to keep your eyes on me. Really, it's just me, do or die. I would be a sparrow if only Zoo could fly. I would move off with gravity. I would avoid all casualties and shed my skin gradually. But that style is over. If I'm shedding my skin, that's more snake skin like a cobra. After that, a battle makes a rattlesnake. After that, an actor could move, but actors fake. And I'm only speaking the truth. I've really been transformed into a bear since I was my youth. That's why it's Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris. That's why I feel so casual inside every forest. That's why I burn trees. That's why I realize a bear is my own animal spirit, my steeds. As I grow wildly, I give shout outs to the West Coast, to Ivy, and to my daughters who I hope survive me. And to those that are part of my tribe, the EODUB army. No hunter could ever farm me. The fallacy is making this wildlife analogy. Analogy is childlike. I'm just giving my verbal oral submission to the wildlife. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Who's next? Bring that beat back. Let's go to
Hey, sorry about that. See, the audio.
Man, I was about to say some shit. I was like, it's man eat man, like Jeffrey Dahmer. This continent was once filled with megafauna, and look what we did to them. A ton of massacres.
Yo,
that's what happens when human beings are hunter gatherers. I was just gonna keep saying shit.
Yo, verbs. Wildlife challenge. Wildlife challenge. Let's go. Go in.
Just came up in here from the chat, I believe.
Respect. Ill, get ready. Daxter, get ready. Ox, get ready. Wildlife challenge. Let's do it.
Often. Wildlife endangered like a dolphin. So many of them species. Understand how people try to eat these. Yo, these seas is all mean. Whether they trying to get tuna and they kill me out between. I'm still endangered, cause they got the war on drugs and I'm not a stranger. Matter of fact, I'm a veteran. Either way, any lessons in, I gotta understand they predating or predatory. And either way, conscious MCs in they glory. Another endangered species, cause you hear all this trap rap and it sounds like feces. But either way, we moving on. The bluefin tuna is also probably gone. Or it's things like the black rhino. Either way, we come through, and why no? Yeah. Critical thought is engaged in this message. Understand, I'm still representing. Black and brown folks been fucking targeted by weapons. Understand, but we still stepping, moving, maneuvering through this jungle. Either way, we come through and can't fumble, but still play the wise and the humble. Understand, there's other type of animals like wild dogs out in Africa, still thinking of us like we irrational. When we come through, connect with it. Understand, ill type of flows like endangered elephants up in the African savannah. And there's ill type of flow that's critically endangered any manner. And then there's vulnerable. Either way, there's levels to this shit. Understand who's owning you and who they try to shackle, who they try to put in a cage and show it to people and get by them and throw in apples and collect their paper. Like SeaWorld, either way, you not a navigator, you just trapping an orca. Off of the top, we never snore cause we not snoozing. We never try to be the ones losing. But either way, the earth is being abused in. These multinational corporations don't give a fuck, they just still stay hating and fucking it up. And got us on the watch list. Off of the top, yo, we still gotta drop this. Word, who's up next with the drop kick? Matter of fact, I select Ox.
Ox, where you at? Come keep it, God, right and exact. Let's continue to flow. The Wildlife Challenge, passing it to you, O.
Yo, these cages is like projects. What up, dog? They looking at me, but the cats over there is pussy. Now these pigs out here, they trying to book me. They looking, trying to get rich as a cow. That was the rhythm, they just milking the system. All these pigeons do everything for bread. Yeah, nigga, you heard what I said.
Wow, little louder, Ox, closer to the mic.
Yo, in the same time, a lot of rats is out here snitching. Nigga, you gotta see the vision. See it all, nigga, working up into it. Yeah, and the eagle took off. People were falling. Who's soft? Who's hard? Nigga, I don't know, they trying to do surgery like we little puppies, boob jobs. This shit don't really look right. I'm trying to have a good night. Put it back in the cage, put it back in the projects. Then calm us down with some cookies. That's it, nigga, puff on. I'm trying to give him a gruff on. Protective. I don't know what I'm saying about animals, that's reflective about what I'm doing.
Okay, hold on, stop it. Yo, I don't want to slow down the energy because it's popping right now, but niggas is spitting though. Like Cats is really saying some shit. Verbs was going in. Ox went from the pigeons who want the bread to this other shit. I see you. You know what I'm saying? The eagle took off. I don't want to stop the energy. Yo, Bax, let me get Bax up. This is the Wildlife Challenge. It's going to go Bax and then Ill. Everybody's taking a different like oppression. Like at first, Verbs was a dolphin, like actually in the water. And then Ox did the multiple animals. And Ox did the projects. The projects like they were cages and connecting it to the animals. Like, yo, I hope y'all listening, man.
Yeah,
yo,
And I talked about war on drugs and then conscious MCs.
The bar is raised too high.
You said conscious MCs are an endangered species.
That was dope. That was crazy.
Yo, come on. Okay, Bax, now do better than all of that.
I can't.
Wildlife Challenge, EODUB.
Speechless like the cat got my tongue. Sometimes this world weighs a ton. Like still life for wildlife. Wildlife is still life. It don't feel right that we eat so many chickens. Did it come before the egg? Backs the words. This shit weighs heavy on my head. They be beefing with the pigs. Panthers been endangered since the 70s. I'm just trying to find a utopia like Animal Farm that ain't heavenly. Animal Farm Orwellian. All the wells in SeaWorld. Who's out there really helping them? Black fish stuck like black kids trying to get out and don't know what. I don't know.
The trap is.
don't know what a trap is. Thanks for the help. Yo, for real, it's hard to breathe like a fish with the gills on land when his environment's the ocean. I'm just trying to figure out, what's the potion? They keep racking up the death toll while we're just trying to add up all the quotients. I'm just trying to find out when they put a pause on it. Freedom when we put our paws on it. The beast always got his claws on it. Yo, damn. Shit is kind of rough the way it goes down. Yo, it's crazy. You feel me? We eat chicken like every fucking day. Like every McDonald's, every Burger King, every Wendy's, and every diner. We eat chicken. And what's crazier than that is, somebody said we eat so much chicken. Why there's still chickens? We don't only eat the chickens, we even eat the eggs. Damn, you ever seen a place that ran out of chicken? I think that's really fucking suspicious. They gotta be cloning them. That shit just can't be natural. I'm telling you, this shit is a disaster, It's like they wasn't made to be eaten. They was made to be free. But we don't think about that when we sitting down for dinner. We pray to God and then we eat wildlife.
Thinking about the wildlife, dead chickens per capita. I'm thinking about farm-raised tilapia. Sometimes it makes me panic to think how half the fish I'm eating is not even organic. It's hard to praise it when they barbecue and braise it, but they didn't grow it, they raised it. That means it didn't come from a fish. That's some inorganic item sitting on your dish. You've been lied to it. You've been fricasseed, barbecued, and even fried to it. Sometimes you even tried to it. Sometimes we speak the truth and align it through our music. Sometimes I speak when it's childlike. A freestyle is an evolution of my style through wildlife. Pardon me for adding to the dish, like the fake chicken, also the fake fish. Catfish is a lower breed. Salmon is the type of fish that my family needs. Sometimes we cook it on the grill, but when we think about how many salmon we eat, sometimes I pause still and think of them knowing. Is it real salmon that's living on earth, or is it growing? Is it doing more good than harm? Am I getting it from the sea or from a motherfucking salmon farm? They're probably cooking it in a pool. Inorganic fish is not cool. Something that I eat out at Nobu. I should switch off the fish and chicken and just go to tofu. More organic, more veggie, more vegan, more kneading, more season, more truth, more reason, more pleasing, less collard greens and greasing, more happening for the science this evening. This is wildlife, a freestyle not in the studio. Shout out to Sos Ill Answer Julio. Something that you need. I need to let Ill Answer get a verse on this verse and then Apollo Greed. We need to continue this situation, building the animal connection and human connection in the nation. Sos, I had to burn. Pardon me for taking an extra wildlife turn. Ill, where you at?
Yo.
Come on, y'all.
All right, let's see if I can do this. I be nervous on these shows.
The intro is twice. The intro is twice.
Got you.
Let's see, don't stop.
I be feeling the pressure on the shows.
I mean, Baxter came with the aka part and started, and it sounded good. Come on.
Since a youngin' rolling with my pack, we in the streets cause we under attack. We going up the road now, looking for a market to shut down. We gonna go in and take it all now. Yeah, it's time to chow down. If you ain't see Mama Fred, I'm a wolf now. Every time I come through, I got my teeth in, ready to bite another pig at the precinct. Yeah, I'm the beast quick. I'm rolling with my team, you know we beast quick. Transformed like it's Beast Wars. Over here, we came here to just destroy decoys. Anybody out there? I know you hear me. We sitting at home like a bird in a cage, silly. We trapped inside the trap, you know it's locked in. But we trying to get out and take over the world again. Yeah, it's weighing heavy like a fountain whale. I don't even know if that's even a real whale. But fuck it, I just said it like it's a new street tale. Matter of fact, my favorite cartoon, that's DuckTales. Wow, that shit is crazy, dog. Screws McDucky swimming in that money, dog. I wish I had it too, but my complexion different. Maybe it's something to do with it, maybe it's not. Either way, I sound ignorant. Let me get back to the topic. Rats over here, they trying to stop your fucking profit. Every day I'm like, you niggas need to get the cheese and stop it. Over here I got the nachos, I'm gonna cop it. Whoa, something extra with it. The new whip breed roaches, yeah, it's kinda nasty. Bucket seats, yeah, it's kinda nasty. Ice cream made of candy, whatever. I'm over here, I'm feeling kinda clever. It's hot now, but I'm chilling like I got on sweaters. Yeah, over here I never let up. And over there, I need another bird to get some more bread up. You know, back in the streets again. Polar wear on, trying to make another ends meet again. Over there, I'm just trying to get some Benjamins. Over there, we gonna take it, yeah, end.
Yo, turn it off. Come on, Ill. Ill started his verse. Salute to Bax, by the way. Bax, man. If Bax is left already, God bless you. But, yo, he just always adds so much to the space. Shout out to John Hurd, who pulled up. Shout out to St. Thomas, who pulled up. Shout out to Mike Medine, who pulled up. We happen to be in the midst of doing this thing called the Wildlife Challenge. The Wildlife Challenge is a specific beat that we were all freestyling on. And what they're talking about is the analogy between people of color and animals, like wildlife, right? So we've heard a couple of people spit on that. That's like tonight's little assignment. I see St. Thomas, your face speaks that you ready for that. But Apollo Greed been in the space. I want to give Apollo Greed, John Hurd, and St. Thomas an opportunity to spit over this Wildlife Challenge. It's just fun. This is like a gym, yo. We working out freestyling. So nobody's judging over here, but we like to throw topics around to sharpen our swords. You heard? Keep it a buck, John Hurd. You dumb nice, my G. I mean, I said it to you today, but I'm just being frank. You dumb nice. You pulled up the other night and spit a written, and we respected your gangster, but you winning right now. You know what I'm saying? This is the space where we give our flowers and just show love. So we're going to play this game. And Nunzio, I caught you. You want to get in on it too. So let me get Apollo Greed up first. He's going to get to live first. Then I'm going to go to Nunzio. And then I'm going to go to John Hurd and St. Thomas. We doing this Wildlife Challenge. Let's play this game. HR, I got you too. I'm going to let two people live off this beat. So Apollo Greed's going to go first, and then I'm going to pass it to Nun. Just rhyme your heart out until it's time to pass it. Wildlife Challenge 2021. Shout out to C-Dub Scott. Free. EODUB.
I used to think about it. I used to think about it. I used to think about it. Nah, I used to think about it. We used to get up at it. We used to be in the trap. We used to be all up with the gats. We used to be watching my back. We used to be all up in the car. I used to see that nigga on the block used to pop. We used to drive real far, man. We would see them red and blue lights. We would run far, man. You would be on my block. We would never be caught by the cops. We would be trapped in the lights. We would be caught in the lights. And every time things would go left, you would stay right, you would stay down. We would go back to the cave, we were down to the grave. We would keep these secrets and we would say shit. And next thing I know, you flipped and you moved. You said, I can't stay there with you, I gotta dip, man. Cause we gotta put these lines up and they read, man. Listen, I gotta do something. And that's what you said, man. Next thing you know, you put this line all over my head, man. And you said the past is the past. We moving fast and we getting spared, man. And now that you think that the past and the future can't ever last, so we got these laws in place. And now we gonna put some shit up in your face like you need to pay a little more. This year, next year, next year, next year. Nah, you don't even know what's in store. Bruh, we gonna do a little more.
Okay, let me keep it balanced. Let me do a little hook for this Wildlife Challenge. For those in my alliance, I'm gonna pass it to Nunzio for the wildlife science.
Wildlife is a wildlife, Pete. The sciences. The best way to get rid of any species is to ruin its environment. That's no good. So they went to the woods, chopped it down, but in the hood, they fed us guns and drugs, giving us the exact opposite of love. They were transmitters, we were receivers, building up the dams like beavers. And I can't even express the stats. They were turning us into weasels and rats, and it was pigs after us. And that's fucked up. Because if you look at it, pig lives, slop, never really sweats. That shit shows regrets. But I still move with pep, moving fast like a cheetah, trying to beat the system, which is after us, having us on the brink of extinction. Well, listen, we ain't there yet. So I bet we're gonna be like survivors. They want us when we're close to being dead, like survivors. But you're the rarest, so they try to show us off, prepare us to be the money makers. Heaven's sakes, yo. I can't even express it, but wildlife is a wildlife, and we are blessed to have hands and legs.
That's it.
All right.
That's it. Did his numbers. Nunzio. Building it like beavers. You got that off. Turning us into weasels and rats.
The transmitters, receivers, the building dams like beavers. He
did that. Yo, John Hurd, you still with us? John Hurd. What's up with St. Thomas? St. Thomas, you know that we have found that you get the best sound when you have some headphones. Do you happen to have any headphones? Even if they're simple, the iPhone headphones with the mic?
Yeah, I'm gonna let this nigga use my mic. Pause.
Hey.
Yeah,
he's at the Cribbington? I ain't know that was on Ox again, yo.
Yeah.
Come on, Ox. Damn. This nigga Ox is a legend.
Into the mic.
When we say legend, like CF says legend, like Ox is a legend in here.
Get into the mic. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you. Throw that beat on, kid. Let's get him popping.
Oh, shit. Y'all can hear me, though?
This the Wildlife Challenge.
Y'all can hear me, though?
See on Ox, where we at?
Y'all can hear me, though? Talking about this wildlife, this jungle we living in. Wildlife, concrete jungle. Been a rose. Shit, I've been rosing in. I mean, a rose in this concrete jungle in. Like a lion crawling through. I am. Hold on, niggas ain't even so Siam. Hold on, where we at? Can we grow, man? Hold on, let's get back to the animalistic mind state I be in. Killer, hold on, niggas ain't jungles in this killer. Niggas ain't really, on the hiller. I'm talking about that Skrilla. Get the money like animalistic. I take your heart, eat it like, Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones. Man, I get to it too. Grab your heart and watch the beat go through. Hold on. Who's a real animal? We all animals, mammals. Where your stamina at? Do you hunt or do you get hunted? Where we at? Let's get to the fronting. Who front too much? Really war. Yeah, let's really see the jaws. All fours, bitter claws. Who got paws? Nigga, I rock your jaws. I love life too, but I hunt, I get too. I do love life too, but I gotta hunt, I gotta kill. I'm an animal and I will too.
Whoa, hold on, Sos. Hold on. Yo, are you the hunter or will you be hunted? You know what I'm saying? Digging that. Yo, for people that just joined Maglo, salute John Hurd, salute HR. I got you in rotation. Right now, welcome to EODUB. My name is Big Zoo. My partner, his name is CF. We do this show every Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. It is a space for human expression and for super dope freestyling. You heard? Those of you who have sharp swords that are just willing to come to the dojo and work out, we welcome you. What we're doing tonight is this specific theme, if you will, is we're doing the Wildlife Challenge. The idea is that the analogy is like wildlife, like the wildlife animals in the wilderness. And the analogy is to people of color living in the United States, right? How are we both hunted? How are we both endangered? How are we both connected or not connected? And that's what we're freestyling about for this round. So I got John Hurd in the cut. I see you coming on and off camera. I want to know if John Hurd is ready. I don't want him to lose his spot in the rotation. There it is. Yo, throw that beat on, and HR, get ready to pull up right after John Hurd. Let's go. Wildlife Challenge, EODUB, August 26, 2021. The Wildlife Challenge. Working out. Say something, John Hurd, so we can hear you.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Here we go. EODUB, one time.
The universe is catching Z's, bruh. The earn stripes. Lying with cheaters to burn life. Now tell me when you turn Michael, you turn hype. I tell you what the furnace like. From the sage of the caveman, we was built to burn rock or burn blocks. It's funny how when you were minutes, you turn clocks. But in a minute, you turn watch. Look at the time we risked. Look at the time we waste, looking at porcupines at a 90s pace. The 90s pacer, you find a ranger, you find endangered species, defined in danger. Tell me how we define the anger when we both two species that's defined as danger. And tell me if your mind is stranger, or you could be a ship full of Noahs and your mind's the anchor, pulling in a drought, pulling from your mouth. Looking at the drought, you was pulling from the couch. I'm sitting on change. Or better yet, I was sitting on a plane and I'm sitting on stripes. I was not sitting with the leaders. I was only sitting from what a good deed does. That was stripes back to the zebra. I'm looking at the life as fast as a cheetah. I'm looking at Derek.
Okay, stop for a second. Stop for a second. I'm gonna be dumb selfish right now. I want to rhyme with you back and forth. 4 bars. You know your bars? You know 4 bars?
Kinda. I
All right.
said, okay, go
Let me
ahead.
try to go back and forth with you. I'm gonna spit
Yeah.
4 bars and you're gonna spit 4 bars. You dumb nice kid.
Thank you.
Yo, put that same beat on. Same shit. Pardon everyone. This is Zoo pulling rank, if you will. I like this guy. Yeah, John Hurd.
I'm not the goat, I'm the elephant.
Here you go. Here you go. I'm gonna start it off for us.
Universe. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry.
Expressing like a bird. Pardon me for jumping in first, John Hurd. I want to blaze with kings. If I was a bird, then I would also know what the cage bird sings. Pardon me for being so true. Quoting a book that came live to you from Maya Angelou. I'm just doing this freestyle childlike. Super Zoo and John Hurd breaking down the wildlife.
And this is just a wildlife. Wildlife is looking like a wildlife. Wildlife is in prison. Wildlife is in the chicken. I'm just going roosters while the bird flu is in ignition. I'm only just in the coop. I'm only just in the loop. That's a circle of life. Now circle the white. That's a line full of chalkboards. Or that's a line full of Zions and fault lords. I only fought yours.
Zoo rap, no cap. That's a lion thing. You killed Mufasa, Lion King. I was doing that living or dying thing. I'm trying to get to the top. I'm trying, King. Sort of like a Wolverine moves like a falcon. Sort of like KRS on that first album. Sort of like the cover was fresh. He was emulating a picture was original Malcolm X.
It's gonna be Scott Summers and I'm beaming out perspectives. It was storming out of the blue when I seen the projects is. Now I'm projected where my ex is. I was just a beast out the blue, the streets out the zoo, we fleet out the coop.
I want to get some of that, yo.
Damn. Well, let me say something. Since you came blasting out the first, let me be the aggressor X. In this EODUB space, I'm Professor X. I'm using my technique in a strange zoom to expect the technique inside the danger room. If you was Storm, then Beast was next. If I was Polo Cotton, then Polo Fleece was next. Master Fast John Travolta, Grease was next. I want to give you a sale first, Lease was next.
Well, it's on me.
Nah, CF is just hungry right now. So CF can't control himself from jumping in. CF, get it.
If we talking about the zoo and then you got out the falcon's nest, the bird they never make it, the red now to the Malcolm X. Kinda ill when they got their pride and their alliance. But what happens when they don't survive cause they lying? So understand if you really gonna push me in this jungle of Sahara, then it's clear that I gotta kill them pussies. It's only part of that, the evolution of cat.
John Hurd, go now.
Revolution of black. Let's go.
If you a CAT, that don't mean that you're CAT. You know what a DH be? DH be getting sick with DH be. DH Street. I was just shaded from the leave. How they gonna throw shade when I leave?
Okay, stop it. Stop the beat. I was gonna rhyme and then I stopped myself from rhyming. Yo, you dumb nice kid. Did I say it already?
Yeah.
Yo, you so nice that CF's animal instinct just jumped out his body. He could not not rhyme while we were going back and forth. And if y'all was in this space right now, you heard it. The dopest compliment to me, John Hurd, is when somebody rhymes and like I wanna rhyme. Right? When like you make me wanna rhyme. There's that classic Black Thought freestyle when he's on Funk Flex, that Black Thought shit. I dare you, if you're a real MC, I dare you to watch that and like not wanna rhyme. Not bite his style, but
Right.
just get your sword sharp. And when you spit, that's how I feel. I'm gonna say this live
Wow.
here. I'm gonna reach out to you outside of this space. I mean, I already hit you on IG,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
now doubly, I'm gonna get you on a record, my G. That's a
Oh
fact
man.
story. And all my people listening
Mm.
here, don't try to jump and get the John Hurt verse before me. I'm
Oh,
first in
crazy.
line. I've said it here. You nice, broski. Yo, salute.
Man, that's
I wanna
love.
let some
Thank you.
other people eat. Yo, I
Johnny
wanna
Hurt
let some
flyer than
other
a
people
bird.
eat.
All right.
Yo, shout out to
I'll
D
catch
Burns.
you.
I
I
wanna
believe
let
HR
HR.
is next. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Verbs. Thank you, sir. One of my constituents sharing and keeping me on point. Ladies and gentlemen, the wildlife challenge tonight. We just having fun with it. We working out. This just happens to be the theme of the night. You might jump in quite often and hear different things, but tonight we doing this wildlife challenge. This is where we're talking about animals and how there's an analogy between the animals and the hunting of animals and the endangered species nature of some animals, and we're making that analogy to people of color in the world. So, Maglo, if you freestyle, think about that. You heard, get that thought like bubbling in your head because I'm gonna come to you next. But right now, I'm about to go to the dawn. It's HR, ladies and
What
gentlemen.
up?
Let us
Get it from the top.
begin.
Yeah. 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 Let's go. Yo. I said, yo. Yo. Panda, panda, panda. Vanda, panda. Panda, panda. What you hand a panda? It be like bamboo. Yo, go feed your fam food. Yo, that's the facts of life. It's a gray area. It's not black and white. Yo, we had a bunch of things happen this year. Zoom popped off. I had to come here to say, yo, we animals been animals since we was standing and using our mandibles to chop down different types of food. Yo, I'm not being rude. Yo, we gotta take it back to the zoo and take motherfuckers back to the school. Yo, we gotta start acting so true and stop acting so rude. Yo, it's better for them, it's better for us, cause humans really, yo, they gonna combust. They're gonna make the situation, global warming and all the gentrification, it's not happening. I'm just waiting, just sitting, watching the whole situation. Yeah, this what we saying, yo, wildlife.
Wildlife.
Yeah.
Keep it on the flow. I'm about to. Oh, come on. I was about to put on Maglo. Maglo, you with this?
Can I be heard?
Yeah, you got to turn your volume up a little.
Turn up, okay.
Oh, you sound good right now. Maybe
Test,
you
test,
just
test.
close to the mic. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, cool. Yo.
Come on. Real dub. Maglo.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think I'm a polar bear. People like, wow, it's getting cold in here. Yes, I'm scouring the earth, trying to find a place where I can find rebirth. Trying to find a place to get some energy. Trying to find a place that's untouched by my enemies. Find frenemies. And I take it to the water. I think the ocean is some type of ancient grandfather. I take it away from the slaughter. And I think about the squids. This next fact made me geek. I didn't realize this, but apparently giant squids have beaks.
What?
That's kind of nice to me. I usually do this rap privately, but I wanted to do it public. I saw the EODUB shit and I had to be like, wow, maybe I could rap in front of crowds again. I used to do it. Now I can do it again. And that's all thanks to these new rap friends. I hope to make a tribe with you and I hope to come and vibe with you. I appreciate the providing you do. Yeah. Anyway, back to this animal spit.
Yeah.
The animal spit.
Let me jump back in. All right. Let me spit to you, brother, with alignment. It's clear that you understood the assignment. You followed the alignment of the flow. That's why I have to give flowers early out to Maglo. I'm glad you came into this space. You have performed tonight with mad rhetoric and wild grace. You've done well and done it science. You've built another powerful friend, some more alliance. Welcome to EODUB. This is a freestyle space every Thursday night where we show love. And this is unity. We're always welcome to new MCs joining our virtual community. And we're glad you're here. On the Wildlife Challenge, my name is Zoo. I'm the Black Bear. And pardon me for sharing love to coast. I just wanted to formally welcome you as the host. Salute.
Oh,
Welcome, Maglo.
Appreciate
Welcome.
it.
We do this every Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. Man, people that pulled up tonight, John Hurd. I don't know if people check in the chat, but John Hurd was trying to like catch his part live, and he couldn't catch it. The sound wasn't clipping for him. So I'm gonna formally in this space ask C-Dub Scott if we could cook something for
sure.
John Hurd.
Anybody in the space, put your email in the chat and can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Yeah, if y'all
You
still
like
rocking, I
doubling?
gotta bounce. So, Kai or Nuns, you want to take over beats?
Nah, I think this might be Gucci.
All right.
I think it might be Gucci. Can I get the one Dini beat? Last one, Sos?
The same beat?
Nah, something else.
All right.
And I need you to go through Sos. Okay. I'm the sun. Let me bring about the darkness. I traveled 93 million miles to spark this. He said he was a bear, more like a polar. I said I was the sun, more like a solar. You could pronounce it different and call it solar. Tonight I have two dudes, they're both named Omar. One of them is Oxmatic, that's what you heard. The other one is another Omar, he is verbs. I know another Omar that's extra terrific. This other Omar's rap name is prolific. For those that rock the government for a listener, my first name's Christopher, Rashid's middle name is Christopher. That's for those that would know. His full government is Rashid Christopher Goodlow. How that be the last blame? How God put my first name in the middle of his first and last name. This is the last flame for my word. I gotta give extra roses to the God John Hurd. Your styles is wild from the suplexes. You rhyme from the Nexus, I heard you're from Texas. This is the Apollo. This is the part where I go to IG and follow. And I'ma probably hit you up tomorrow. I might send you a beat. I hope you like it. I hope you can get something wild in your mind and write it. I hope we can connect on different lines and unite it. I hope it gets connected like M80's dynamited. Dynamite like Grady from Sanford and Son. Maglo, welcome to the spot, God, you good as son. This is just a picture that I paint. Shout out to Nunzio, shout out to Kai Vase and Saint, I seen you at Ox Crib, where Ox live. Hooking, good looking, both of y'all in Brooklyn. I like the techniques, how it connect on the line. From the studio, shout out to Waita, Julio. Shout out to Coach Calhoun, so you can soon learn. Shout out to Apollo Green, Sos, D Burns. Shout out Serenity, my freestyle's heavenly. My techniques build off organically and technically. If you was worse, then now you right. You can catch me here live spitting freestyles every Thursday night. This is where the zoo starts to be stern. It really starts at the special time of 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Eastern time zone standard for those that handle it. Sometimes I have a green light, sometimes it's candlelit. Sometimes I'm in the low for y'all to see me. Sometimes I arrive and sometimes I won Deanie.
Yo,
shit was amazing tonight. Amazing.
Are we cut?
I'm out skis, yo.
Yeah, Soul's out, CF out.